Oh joy, Canada will be getting a banknote with a woman on it. Other than the Queen, that is. The Queen's been there forever, and she's definitely female, but very Eurocentric, you see, and a monarch to boot. Ooh. Apparently, the masses are clamoring for a gal that has actually lived in Canada to grace the beaver buck. It's all about gender equality, you see. So it is that Justin Trudeau recently assured Canadians that the new issue of paper money in 2018 will definitely feature a Canadian woman. Finance Minister Bill Morneau is on board too. Here's what Morneau had to say the other day, quote, "One of the very first things I had the honor of doing as new finance minister was asking the governor of the Bank of Canada whether it is in fact possible to put a woman on a banknote," end quote. Now, did you get that, folks? The loonie is in free fall. There's turmoil in the oil sands. The manufacturing sector continues to shrink. But one of the very first things our finance minister did was to make sure we'll be getting a redesigned, gender-correct banknote in a couple of years. Now that's called having your priorities in order, isn't it? But now comes the hard part, namely finding Mrs. Goodbar. So far, some of the names brandied about include Nellie McClung, Lucy Maud Montgomery, Agnes MacPhail, Mary Pickford, Emily Carr, Pauline Johnson. But these ladies are all doomed for rejection. For starters, they're all Caucasian. It's not fashionable these days for someone to be a member of the white privilege club. So being a honky on the 20 just isn't going to fly with the politically correct banknote selection committee. Oh, and to be a fly on that wall when the committee meets, the mind-numbing yet painful conversations that are sure to take place in the months ahead will be perversely fascinating. Mark my words, the PC nitpickers will be out in full force. So if you're a supporter of, say, Nellie McClung, and you can overlook the fact that she's white, how do you turn a blind eye to the fact that she was a eugenics advocate? Oops. You see how sticky this is going to get, folks? It also hurts that the nominee cannot be a fictional character, so Anne of Green Gables is out, and the nominee must be someone who's been dead for at least the past 25 years. But you know, I think I have the perfect candidate for Justin Trudeau's version of Canada 2.0 if we can just eliminate that dumb rule about being deceased for a quarter century. You see, my candidate is a visible minority and a former immigrant and someone championed by the progressives. She's not shy about speaking her mind. In fact, she wants Canada to change to suit her preferences, not vice versa. I think that's called empowerment, right? Or is it chutzpah? In any event, the darling I speak of is none other than Zanera Ishak, that fun-loving femme fatale who absolutely loves Canada so much that she refused to take her niqab off to take part in the citizenship ceremony. Hey, you go, girl. Heck, Zanera even managed to get the Federal Court of Appeal to take her side. You may recall that the court ruled that the government policy banning the wearing of the niqab while taking the oath of citizenship was illegal. Wow, I wish I could move to another country and have that kind of instant clout. But Zanera is perfect if you're a liberal. She's a visible minority, she's opinionated, an Islamist, and anti-conservative. Hey folks, anyone got change for a 50? I need to buy some Advil. For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.